Hello, teacher. I will present to you my interview about Unit 3, Space Explorations. My interviewed is Genesis. Hello there, Genesis. How are you?
Hello, dear Andreina. I'm okay. Thank you for inviting me.
Okay. Thanks for accepting to be my interviewed. Well, this interview is about space explorations, advantages and disadvantages. This interview will not take more than 5 to 10 minutes. Can we start?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, about the first questions. Should governments prioritize spending money on space explorations? Why?
Well, in my point of view, I think no, they shouldn't because we in on Earth we have more important things to do. For example, they need to focus on health, on medicine, and maybe building new hospitals because we are on pandemic and we need that money for improve our health and our necessities of around the society.
Okay, about the second questions, explorations. Is space an important frontier for human explorations inspiration?
Oh yes, it's important because for that now we have internet, Wi-Fi, and some innovations.
Okay, and the third question is science. Does space explorations benefit science, human understanding?
Yes, so I told you we have a new innovations, technology, some things like that. And also, yes, for me, it's yes.
Okay, that's right. I agree with you. About the fourth questions is funding. Should space explorations be publicly funded?
Well, I'm not against of that, but I think it's better if both public and private sector must be engaged in our space and activity in order to make more sustainable and also tapping into the research. They need to cooperate with that. Uh, uh, re, sorry, public and private need to cooperate because they need to make that more sustainable and also for the research not be more so expensive just for publicly side.
Okay. About the first questions, planet. Does the human race need to be able to move to another planet?
Well, I think maybe if in our planet if we have in the future an emergency, maybe I think yes, we need to do that. But I think it's not so important. Just maybe if there are emergencies because there are more important necessities.
Okay, yes. Well, I think about this question, I think it could be interesting travel to another planet, but here
Yeah.
it in our planet, in the Earth, we have all that we need, and I consider that is not necessary to travel in this time. Travel to another planet. I agree with that. Mhm. Okay, about the another questions, Mars. Are missions to Mars important? World funding?
Well, I think more or less, not really important because we have here, I told you another again, more necessities, and it's important to focus on here on Earth and children's and society necessities and some things like that. And also, For me, it's not important at all.
Yes, I agree with that. Okay, the next question is robots. Should people be flown to space instead of robots?
No, my answer is no, because we need to prove, firstly, with robots, and then maybe if that is sure or maybe safe for people or around the world, maybe we improve to go there. But firstly, we need to send robots there.
Yes, and I think humans are able to have more innovations because we live in a world that day to day is changing, and the human are able to discover many things nowadays.
Yeah.
Well, about the next questions, international relationship. It's sending humans to space good for international relation?
Well, I think here on the earth, there are a lot of potential countries, for example, Russia, China, US, and also it's a competition around the world. And maybe I think they could help to improve relations.
Yes, it's good nowadays that Ecuador have relations with another countries because this kind of relations cooperate with the world and develop the countries.
Yes, maybe.
Mhm. Okay, taxpayers, should opponents of a space exploration still be required to contribute?
How I told you, well, maybe yes, they need to contribute because maybe that is more easy for countries if they are together for discover new things on the space. So I think they should contribute in that.
Okay. And the last questions, tell some of the disadvantages you perceived from space exploration.
Okay, the top disadvantages that I saw there is the science sometimes forgets the principle. And for me, I'm a believer, and I think God is the creator of all the world. So we need to focus firstly in God for make some things. And science don't focus on that. And that is the major disadvantage.
Yes, I agree with you. Okay. Well, Genesis, was a pleasure have this interview with you. Thanks for your
For me
time.
too.
Okay,
Thanks
goodbye.
to you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.